Welcome to Abe Dreger's Trapline Adventures.
We got a lot of snow on the road already, and I got in here yesterday, and there'd been one vehicle in here, and they turned around right here. So these tracks are just for me from yesterday. I was pulling a trailer of all things. Finally got my sled fixed. It's been a kind of an ongoing project, and my suspension went on it, so I had to go back and get it fixed. And it was a bit of a struggle getting in here with the trailer. And even now, just with the pickup, if I stay in the tracks, it's all right. But man, I get outside of those tracks, that snow sure wants to pull me over. But all part of the game, all part of the fun. So we're heading where that tree line is over there. That's where I got my snowmobile parked. And from there we're going to be on the snowmobile the rest of the way. Very good. I know the camera can't pick this up, but way in the distance there's a moose on the road, and there's all kinds of moose tracks and deer tracks in the ditch, and -7 outside. It's going to be a gorgeous day. Yeah, he's still there. He's just too far away for the camera to pick up, but it's great to see, and I can now say it because it's 2nd of December today. The late moose season is over, hunting is over, so I could have probably shot a couple moose already if I had a tag. It was actually good. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, he's too far away. But I didn't have a late season tag, and we really didn't need the meat. So I never went after moose, but maybe next year. All right, I gotta get to my snowmobile here. Oh, well, isn't this a pleasant sight? We set this set yesterday. This is the Lynx pen. As you can see, the pen has really not even been disturbed. There's my bait stick. All I got is some homemade lure there that I made out of lynx guts and kidneys and liver and whatnot. And I come up to it, I look at this, and the first thing I notice is my snare and my drag is gone. So I'm just looking around here over to the other side of the cut line, and look at there. My first lynx of the season. That's just awesome. And I mean, that just worked. He just hopped right in there. I can hardly believe it. I said it yesterday, and here he lies. So that's just really good. Like I said in my other video, I don't have seems like I don't have marten on my line this year, or they haven't moved in yet. I think there's a number of factors that go into it, but I noticed that I have a lot of lynx on my line. And man, this is December 2nd. Lynx season opened yesterday, and this lynx looks real good. So we'll get a better look at him here. Big lynx, real big cat. around the neck. A lot of good spots. A lot of nice spots on this one. This is for my first lynx of the year. Man. Wow, it has a lot of spots. And you know, it's still got a little bit of brown. It's early in the season. It's December 2nd. But not too bad. So this is just, man, I couldn't be happier actually. This is just, I mean, perfect neck shot. That's what I'm aiming for. And man, this is a big lynx. I don't know, this thing is, I can't even tell you how heavy it is. What a gorgeous animal, eh? Look at all those spots. Just beautiful. Well, that's one for the fur bag. This is the first lynx set I've checked. I didn't even want to check today, but it almost makes me feel like I should go check everything. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to continue on and do what I wanted to do. I wanted to set a bunch of sets. So, yeah. I'll reset this set, and away we go. So there's the finished product. It took me all of about 2 minutes to reset this set. He hadn't disturbed the pen at all. You see, when he comes up, all he sees is that stick there with the lure on it. And he goes right through my snare. And one thing a trapper once told me, one thing you gotta always remember about a lynx is his head is right above his front feet. So he comes here and he steps in between those two little branches, and right above there is my snare. And I'm telling you what, this set works wickedly good. So I'm pretty happy about it. Okay, we're in a really nice area here, right there where you can see the sun against the trees. There's a old series of beaver ponds and whatnot, and we get into this nice spruce here, and then back down to some willows. And I had a trap here and for marten, and looks like I picked up a marten here, so that's good. That looks like not a bad size marten. I really like when a person can suspend the marten like this, because I think this was just from snow falling on him off of the tree. That's a juvenile marten. Not quite sure. It looks like a female actually. Juvenile female. Right on. So just a leaning pole set here. Or I got a leaning pole against the spruce. So we'll get this trap back in here. Right on. Well, I came from that direction and I followed a fisher track for probably I don't know, 300-400 yards. And I came across this old Wolverine box that I haven't set in quite a few years. So I thought I'd move it a little bit and find a good spot to set it for the fisher. But when I come up to my next martin box, you can see a nice dark fisher hanging in a tree. Wow, that is absolutely gorgeous. Man, is that nice. It's obviously a female, which is, it's kind of too bad, but they also bring top dollar at the auctions, so that is just gorgeous. I haven't caught a fisher in quite some time. You know what? This fisher is still soft. It just barely got, look at that. This thing just barely got caught. Whoa, I didn't expect that. I knew the fisher tracks were fresh, but is he for sure? That thing just got caught, like, I mean, just. Like, I can still push the wind out of his lungs if you listen. Wow. Well, that is awesome, man. He stuck his head in there. She stuck her head in there. And she got whacked pretty dang good. All right, well, let's get another trap in here. It's turning out to be a good day. Caught a lynx and a martin and now a fisher. I couldn't be happier. Right on.